Alright, here we go. So there's a message that I saw last time I was streaming, but I didn't read it out because I was in the middle of something when I showed up. Joe, there was a VN that was released recently called 13 Sentinels. Every review was saying the story is great, and Yoko Taro, the guy who wrote Nier Automata, was saying that it was one of the best story he has ever seen in a game. I know you're full right now, but maybe consider playing someday. Nah, I'm good. Thank you for your message. Do 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 do. Miss me with that weeb shit. Not a weeb, by the way. Let me see. 13 Sentinels, in all seriousness. That name sounds familiar. Did we see a trailer of that one day while we were watching like an E3 thing? It kind of looked like shit. What's the Switch game that has the pixel art style but it's 3D and it's really expensive on Steam? Fuck. The Final Fantasy Squaresoft one. Fucking hell. Oh, someone in chat will know what I'm talking about. Octopath Traveler? Wow, Gesundheit. Sorry. Bless you. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Or it's kind of like a... Actually, this just has more kind of 3D stuff on it. Yeah. Looks more hand-drawn than any pixel art sort of stuff. Okay. Is there any goddamn Japanese media that isn't about kids in school? Yakuza? Yeah, we'll see. It's rated M. Alright, so for whatever reason, it's like hotter than 2B on a barbecue today here in the house. Like, it's not that hot outside, but for whatever reason, it's so hot in here. I don't understand. So, like, I'm sorry if I'm gonna have to open the window at some point, and we're just gonna have to put up with the sound, or I'm gonna have to turn the fan on. I don't know. I took the AC out of the windows already, but it's just so hot in here. 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim is a cross-genre video game developed by Vanillaware and published by Atlus for the PlayStation 4. Wow, Atlus, that's surprising. It was released in Japan in November 2019 and worldwide in September 2020. Oh, it just came out. Oh, shit. The game is divided between adventure, side-scrolling segments, and real-time strategy battles. Yeah, I'm out. And follows 13... Wait, real-time strategy battles? Real-time. Hold on, maybe I'm not out. Real-time? Is that weeb speak for XCOM turn-based? And follows 13 high school students in a fictionalized 1980s Japan who are dragged into a futuristic war between mechas and hostile kaiju. Originally scheduled for a 2018 release on both the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita, the game was delayed to 2019 with the Vita version being cancelled. Oh, rip Vita. Director and writer George Kamitani conceived the game as a departure from the studio's traditional fantasy setting video games following the completion of Dragon's Crown, originally pitching it... oh, the art style kind of does look like Dragon's Crown. Now that I've made that connection, yeah, it kind of does look like Dragon's Crown a little bit. Only not as exaggerated as Dragon's Crown is. Originally pitching it for a toy line. What? 13 Sentinels began production 2 years later, discarding the toy line element under Atlus. Okay, good. The production proved challenging for Vanillaware as a studio dealt with various workload and development challenges due to the game's greater scope compared to past games. Contrary to previous work, Kamitani both worked on the script alone and handled character design duties to Yukiko Harari. And yeah, I don't know who these people are, so I have no context. All right, that sounds somewhat interesting. Alright, we'll play this in 3 years. There we go. At some point in the game, this line is going to show up. The 14th Sentinel! Oh my god! I heard rumors of the 14th Sentinel, but I didn't realize it was true. What are we gonna do, Sentinel-chan? Wait, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I rarely know what's going on. Alright, we're on day 5 of Aces Journey 2, or day 6 and I just didn't make a fan art folder for one day? I don't know. Okay, so I have something a little awkward to say. And it's going to be awkward most of all for Amio, because Amio has fan art, had made 3 fan arts. I don't want it to be awkward for Amio. Amio did nothing wrong. However, Amio is just the person that has made me realize that we want to say this. So Amio has made fan art, and in the fan art, there's like many fan artists before have included one of our kids in a joke. And there's nothing wrong with the joke. It's fine. And other people have, I think Merrick's made a joke involving one of our kids as well, and all that. And there's nothing wrong with those jokes, but Lily and I discussed it earlier, and we would like to request that the kids are kept out of the fan art from now on. If that's okay, I think that's understandable. I think that's agreeable. You know what I mean? I think that makes sense. Can we just keep the kids out of the fan art from now on? Amio, I'm still gonna show it. There's nothing wrong with the joke. Like, it's fine. It's just that we would prefer to just say no in case at some point in one day it's not fine anymore. You know, just in case. So yeah. So Amio, sorry if that's a little awkward. You're just the person that has made me realize that we should say it. There's nothing wrong with fan art. I'm still gonna show it. Please, I hope you don't feel put out. But yeah. So yeah. So if it ever comes up again, like depending on what it is, we'll just repeat the warning, I guess. But yeah. Yeah. That's it. Makes sense. Don't want kids to find out parents were weebs. This is true. This is true. Look, I might be a lost cause, all right? But like Lily is not a weeb at all. Not even close. Will you be playing Persona 3 before Persona 4 or the other way around? I hope so. I'm hoping that they're going to announce Persona 3 for Steam, but I think Persona 3 might be a year away if it's going to come to Steam, so I'm not sure. Alright, so we have 3 fan arts from Amio, and they're all fantastic. Like, sincerely, it's not just because we had that awkward talk for a second. They're all fantastic. So, Joe's Brain, Baba is Weeb. So this might only make sense if you've played Baba Is You, but I think everyone knows about Baba Is You right now, right? Joe is VA. Lotta is Goofy. Lotta is Hank. Karma is the Count, but it being replaced by Italian, and Edge is Chad. Exactly, Chadworth. Who has been, like, you know, I understand they're building to this, I guess, but lack of Chadworth in the game so far has been a bit of a downer. Like, I really like Von Karma, but, like, Von Karma and Chadworth would have been good. Baba is Coggers and Joe. It's really good. Baba Is You has a lot of, oh my god, I'm suddenly Coggers moments. Is Coggers here to stay? Is that it? We're just meme machine here, man. Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be a critic just like you. Cute dragatini? What are they? I forget. Finn, you don't know what you're asking. Yes, I do. I want you to teach me. Very well. Please, Daddy, no more. These two are next. So this is from Clockwork Orange, and he's being forced to Dratini, like a martini, right? He's being forced to play No Man's Sky. There's a subtle video reference there. I think it is a subtle reference now. Not many people watch the No Man's Sky video compared to some of the other ones now, even though that was the video that kind of made me. And Hello Neighbor and Darkest Dungeon. Hey man, No Man's Sky is good. Doubt. No Man's Sky is good now. Doubt. I don't doubt that it's much better, because how could it get any worse? But yeah. Thank you, Emio. And let's say thank you to Emio again. I think gloves are sexy. Oh, I didn't see the Yennefer in the top left when I previewed this earlier. Okay, so my hair actually is that long right now, and my beard is about that long too. Yeah, that is pretty accurate with how long my hair is at the moment. I'm really bothered by it. I'm thinking of just shaving it all off. It's really annoying. I love Lily. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Okay, I just want you all to know that I realized what I was about to say, and I stopped myself from saying it, but I'm still gonna say it just so you guys can be in on the awkwardness of what I was about to say, okay? I love Lilyhead. I love the Lily head so much. It's such a cool character. Okay, Lily, Joe does so much for you and the kids. You know what to do. Yeah, this is more like it. How'd you like this, Joe? You fucking piece of shit. Why are you being like this? I thought you wanted me to roleplay as Yennefer. What are the little notes? Oh, squeaky chair. There we go. We did squeaky chair. Artist note, I have not played Witcher 3. Squeak, squeak, squeak. And we have Last Whoosh. Nice. World of Dostoevsky. Blood of Olives. Bad Joke Book. An Order of the... I can't see that one on my screen, sorry. Squeaky chair, squeaky life. Thank you, Emio. So, just for your information, Emio, for Yennefer, this is pretty much still too nice. Still too nice, but closer, Thank you, Emio. Alright, D5 Art has this one, and I think this is all the fan art we have today, and I'll say some thank yous, and then we'll get into the game. Will the prosecution explain to the court what exactly the defense is trying to achieve here? The defense is accusing the witness of joeing during inopportune times, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I would like to remind you that if this accusation goes nowhere, I will personally make sure that the swift lashing of my whip will be the last thing you'll ever feel. Do I make myself clear? Horny silence. I didn't read this one before putting it on the screen, so I didn't know that was coming. I shall take the defense's horny silence. I said yes. Witness, you make your case. It was completely obvious why that bullet hole was 8 inches off the ground. The game explains it afterwards. You deserve to be Joed at. The game prompts me to point out contradictions, chat. I shouldn't have to rely on the game to tell me the right answer afterwards. I was truly incogniferous. But bait, you were baiting us. You're always baiting us. The joeing is justified. That may be true, but not like in this case. I like to inform the witness that there's a very real possibility that instead of baiting, I could just be stupid. Can't I just be stupid? Joe. Gorsh, has it always been this bad between these two? Bobby Bob. Not all Bob. You should see what happens when they talk about sprinklers. God, a box of Chadworth hands. Nice. How is Bobby Bob part of the lore? You all remember his number, don't you? Let's see. How many people in chat know the number after Bobby Bob? Go for it. Type it in chat. Bobby Bob. Yeah, there you go. Fucking hell. The man, the myth, the legend. Thank you, D5R. Thank you. This was great. And thank you again, Emio. Sorry if it was a bit awkward with what I said before. In case you were a bit late, what I said before is for any fan artists, Lily and I would prefer it if the kids were not involved in any of the fan art. That's all. No one has crossed any lines. None of them have been like whoa. It's just that, you know, some things we've been thinking about lately, and this was one of us that made us realize, oh yeah, that should probably be a thing. So yeah, that's it. Honestly, hope we haven't scared off by Bob. He joined Discord. He was living it up like a king in Discord. Right in the stream art museum? Yeah, we probably should. Is mentioning kids like in comic strips allowed? Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah. I mean, of course it could be taken too far, but yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, I'm really sorry to do this, but I need to go get some water because I'm dying. It's too hot in here. So I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Bobby Bob's here? God damn. This is the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so some quick thank yous to Black Dolphin for the 13-month resub. Thanks for all the good content kept me sane during my PhD finished this past summer. You have a PhD and you watch this train wreck? Oh god. I don't know if I should be scared or impressed. Congratulations, Black Dolphin. Congratulations on finishing your PhD. That's a really good achievement. You should be proud. I mean, I have 1,000 people watching me on Twitch right now. So, I mean, we know who's succeeding more in life. You know, your PhD, me right now, but you know, congratulations. I'm not jealous at all. Thank you, Wagginot, for the 29-month resub. Lawyer is a weird word. It's a testament to the success of this profession that you might disagree with the very first sentence of this sub message. It's easy to forget the humble beginnings that are now so distant from the pristine presentation of your G. Thank you, Wuggy. I'm a lawyer. Jared Omen, or Jared Omen? I'm not sure. Jared Omen. Has resubscribed for 10 months with when are we streaming Bug Snacks? JPH Pickle. When it comes out. Oh, Wuggy says it was bigger. I thought it was like the joke was that it gets cut off. What was the whole thing? Can I paste the message text? Let's see. Paste. Nope, that's all I got. I can't even paste it even more. We're all G's, though. We're all G's. Thank you, Ro Tyler, for the new sub. Welcome, Ro Tyler. Welcome. Thank you, FOTK49, I think. Yep, that's probably it for a new sub. Welcome. They are now so distant from the pristine presentation of your golden lawyer badge and how greatly its presence has penetrated the landscape of the courtroom. There we go. Thanks, Wuggy. Did it show up in full on the list when you get it? Maybe it's Streamlabs being a little less than great again. Thank you, Shin Megami Tensei 5 for the 100 bits. That's another way to say Persona 5, right? Joe Mi Tri Cetas Viajin Richoyan Kaj Ace Attorney Estas Nicki Minaj Play Sataya. I'm not sure what I just said, but thank you, Shin Megami Tensei 5. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Thank you, Talisman G1 for the 32-month sub with JPH Coggers. Glad you guys like the Coggers email. Thank you again to Backseat Game for making that. We have a couple of exciting emotes upcoming, I think. Thank you, Alizor, for the 29-month resub. Thank you very much. Thank you, Raphael Ambrosius Custo, for the 100 bits with When's Yuzuka next week. Next Tuesday, we're playing it. Because there's no way this is going to take longer than this week. And if it does, then I'll just do an emergency stream so we can still keep the Tuesday date. Yeah, next Tuesday we're playing Yuzuka. Thank you, Sergeant Gunak, I think, for the new sub. Welcome, Sergeant Gunak. Thank you very much. Dark Sleeve has resubscribed for 28 months. Being a VOD boy for this one, it's been more enjoyable since I've started closing chat when you take more than a minute on a puzzle. Eaten a few spoilers already. Ah, sorry about the spoilers. Sometimes chat does that, yeah. Everyone likes to Joe ... even when I'm right. Thank you, Dalroth, for the 2-month resub. Thank you very much. Thank you, COVID got nothing on this PVSSI? Huh, what could it mean? Has used 300 bits to say, I know you've probably answered this question a bunch, but do you plan on doing a review on The Last of Us Part 2? So, like, it would probably be crazy for me not to, considering how many views I got on the first video for Last of Us 1. But even if it didn't get a lot of views, I have enough to say, and I think I have enough interesting things to say to do a video on it. I don't think The Last of Us Part 2 needs to be a, like, commentary style video, though. I'm not sure. It can just be, you know, talking about it. Like, I don't know if I'm going to do a story summary part of it. I'm not, maybe. We'll see. But I actually planned on like knocking a quick video out on Last of Us 2 right when it came out, and I decided against it because so many people were doing the videos on it. I was like, I think there's enough discourse right now. I don't need to like kill myself to add one into it where it's just going to be like another voice added to the pile. Let's let it settle a bit, and then we can talk about it a bit more seriously later. So yeah. Last of Us 2 video is at the very least 6 months away. Joe's Rightness uses 100 bits to say, I met a fellow viewer of your streams today at my uni's Game Development Society. At Comedy Caper 64. Did it go well? How were they? Oh god, how did that go? Did they Joe you? Thank you, Castro, for the 200 bits. Hey Joe, speaking of the kids, how do you think they'll react in like 10 years when they see all your VODs? They won't watch the VODs. Like, you know, like Dave Grohl says that the kids don't give a shit that he's in the Foo Fighters. The kids aren't gonna give a shit that I did all this. They're not gonna be interested. They're gonna do their own thing. Like, Finn's really interested in video games. I'm sure they'll still like video games, but they'll just roll their eyes and be like, Dad, like, we don't give a shit. Like, there's no way. No way. Thank you, Clyde Sparrow, for the new sub. Welcome, Clyde Sparrow. Welcome, welcome. Isolate Space Menus 100 bits to say, I just finished Persona 4 Golden, and despite loving Persona 5 Royal, I must say I enjoyed Persona 4 Golden more. Ooh. 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 I can't disagree. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Quacken, for the 6-month resub. Thank you very much, Quacken. Quacking it up. Thank you, Out of Jam Bread. For the 10th resub, welcome to Best Case. Thank you, Out of Jam Bread. It's an old meme, but it checks out. Koodman has used some bits to say, what do you think about Pearl as a character? She's fine. She seems to have more character than Maya, honestly. She seems fine. But she seems a bit, hasn't been around much, a little underdeveloped right now, and yeah, we'll see. She seems alright. Thank you, B-Rain27 for the 2-month resub. Thank you very much, B-Rain. Quacken has gifted a sub to Captain Quiche. Captain Quiche and Quacken are friends? That kind of makes sense, actually. I don't know why. That seems like a good pair. Thank you, Quacken. Welcome, Captain Quiche. And last year on my list for now are Compy999 is joeing me with a sub. Why are you joeing me? Thank you, Compy999. Radiant Aeon Star has subscribed for the first time. Welcome, Radiant Aeon Star. Also, welcome to Aomori 23. Welcome, welcome. And another one just came in with Spoon He for a 2-month resub with a message, More Joe's Bizarre Adventure. Huh. A Bleach reference. Interesting. Thank you, Spoon He. Thank you. Are you going to do a Skyrim review when they release it on Xbox? I should do a Skyrim review at some point because I think it would do really well, but I have no current plans for it now. All right, let's get into the game. Okay, let's can we just jump to the thing? Yeah, we can. Cool. Farewell, my turnabout. Let me turn up a little bit. Damn, look at Shower looking like super cute with his brown hair. Do you even like Skyrim? I like Skyrim a lot, yeah. I like Skyrim more than Witcher 3. What? Thank you, JC Joshi, for the 33-month resub. I think I said your name right this time. I'm getting better at it. Thank you, JC Joshi. Amon3 has subscribed for the first time too. Thank you very much, Amon3. Thank you, thank you. And Solid Star used 300 to say, hey Joe, really glad you enjoy Ace Attorney so far. On a different note, is there any chance we will get an Outer Wilds video? There is a chance, but I haven't done any scripting or notes or anything like that. Nothing at all. No. No. I don't actually like Skyrim more than Witcher 3. Unless an Outer Wilds video would be interesting, but I don't know if I could I don't know if I could get a long form video out of Outer Wilds, and my audience seems to only really want the long form stuff. And I'm not going to force it if I can't make it like a longer video. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it can be one of the short ones interspersed. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? The short stuff is better than the multi-hour stuff. Most of my audience does not agree with that. I think that they both have their place, but yeah. Will it be last year's runner-up, or maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely tropical island of something? I see the students of a certain story school are roaring to win, and global hero Anya Kapan doesn't want to go home without the prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me. If I released only short videos for a while, it would kill the channel, because the engagement would just be messed up on analytics, unfortunately. The True Hero of the Night has appeared. Looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior, the Nickel Samurai. Too bad, Jamma Ninja. It looks like the title eluded you again this year. We watched this last time, but I figure it's better to go for this. Go through it again. March 20, 7:42 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Alright, so I'm guessing this is just going to be like a remix of all the characters from Ace Attorney 1 or the situations. Who else is going to come back? Alright, yes, did you hear that, Nick? Did you? This Nickel Samurai, he did it. Yeah, he sure did. Sigh, I'm getting too old for this. I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice. So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No, every Sunday I only watch the education channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Aw, give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. Ah, it's like a dream. Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess Warrior of Little Oldie Tokyo. Is it Little Oldie or Little Old? It's just old, right? The E is silent. I thought this year might be his year. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar. Oh, is that why he's the jammin'? Because he jams on his guitar? Sigh, I will never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. Damn, I'm getting the impression Phoenix is a normie. It was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks. Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon. And then I heard there's going to be a press conference after that. Press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? He's gonna confess to murder right on stage. Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you? Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Oh, we can look around. Some interesting lobster placement. What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before. Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life, she's been missing out. What? Don't worry, any leftovers belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway. You're such a glutton, Maya. I lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat. Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients. A growing girl, exactly how big do you plan on getting? There sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost to the point of gaudy with how it blends together with everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? The chandelier is really something, isn't it? I thought it was a kind of spaceship. Hey, Nick, how about we get one of these for the office? One of those hanging from our poor, weak ceiling? I don't think so. What, we don't have any money after getting, Max Galactikov? If this is all a dream, I don't ever want to wake up. And all the directors and stars that were here to see the heroes, wow, I had no idea who most of them were. Neither did I. Nick, you've got to cut that news-only habit out. Your new show is going to be the Nickel Samurai every Sunday morning at 8. Oh, I know. We can watch it together starting next week. I'll come wake you up extra early to make sure, okay? I'm fine, you know. You really don't have to go on my account. Alright. I understand that we need to, like, settle into the situation and the story and everything, but, like, some of these parts are just so, like, I just do not give a shit. The award ceremony was just held on that stage. I guess I don't have to click around, but then I feel like I might be missing out on something. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know. There's a grand set of doors over there. And behind those doors is an equally grand lobby. Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick? Hey, wait up. This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now. Hey, Eeyore. I'm a lawyer. Ah, I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens, I'll never forget everything you've done for me. Because I can't pay you. Huh, how is this evidence? This arm is kind of weird. Thank you very much for inviting us today. Aw, it was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show while wearing a rabbit mask over my face. Oh, I see. I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright, by not telling you what was going on when I was on trial for murder because the studio told me not to give you all the information even though I was going to go to prison for life and possibly get the death sentence. Ah, well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai, and he was the first case Maya worked on with me. Was it really? I guess so. It's too bad you look scary, or people will know you're a real softie who's good with kids. Thanks. He doesn't look too scary. I guess with artistic representation or whatever. I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. Oh, he doesn't play the Nickel Samurai? Who plays the Nickel Samurai then? Chadworth. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch-nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. I'm really attached to The Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get a chance to do something in this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. It'd be awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Ungard. Matt Ungard? Ungard! Matt Ungard? Where's the... Mungard? Matthew Ungard? I'm not seeing a joke there. Maybe it's just Ungard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard? Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. Is it like Matt on guard? Like he's on guard? This year it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. Jammin' Ninja. Who's that again? Jammin' Ninja. So who's this Jammin' Ninja again? He's a hero, duh. His symbol is the bright red guitar he's always carrying. A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar. How does that even work? What is this Deadpool bullshit? With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star? Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star. There is a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios' Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios' Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time. They're gonna join to make a cinematic universe. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's Ungard and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean. Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt Ungard, the actor. I don't get it. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling happy place. Yeah. Alright. March 20, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Okay, who's gonna die here? There's too much work went into this. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. And then he died. Can understand flowers in front of the dressing room, but what are the stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. What do you mean? Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Whose room is this? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Guan Corrida's room? Guan Corrida's? Guan Corrida's. Oh, so as a room, but it's Guan Corrida. Guan Corrida. Guan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. Is it Juan instead of Guan? Juan? Juan Corridor? Really? Okay. It takes Dwan to know Dwan. To Mr. Ungard from the Global Studio staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. Aww. Phoenix is feeling underappreciated? There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says Matt Ungard's room. Matt Ungard, I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya's always yammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. There are toilets to each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here for to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Oh, what? I thought we were going to the bathroom. No? It's so quiet. Suddenly the post-ceremony show is about to start. All right, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today, Nickel Samurai Smell Thing. Actually, what I'm interested in the most is the press conference. You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers? I have no fucking idea. I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Bah. Sorry. So I guess you were all going to the press conference then. Yeah, of course. Dan, I think we're going to a press conference. If that's the case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Oh man, 91. Alright. Seems like the Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby. Looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. They called this so suddenly that something about it just seems off, you know? You mean the press conference? Yeah, he said, there's something I'd like to confess if I win. I heard he faxed his request for a conference into the office only yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, the sun seems so far away. But I guess his manager set everything up somehow, so he was lucky. Nice manager. So this isn't like a publicity stunt or whatever? Alright, let's go back to the hallway. Oh shit. Let's go back. March 20, Gatewater Hotel. Hotel lobby. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. You gaudy hotel! Gaudy, gaudy, gaudy! I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Oh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. He's dead. What? Why? Ow. You didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. Well... Police? Did they just say the police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? I just finished you telling not to move, pal. That voice, I've heard that voice somewhere before. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Oh, hey, old bag, how's it going? Just the other day, it was the same thing. There was a beware bridge out, and along comes the song. The bridge. I tried to tell the boy the bridge was out and it was dangerous, but he would listen. No, of course not. He said he would carefully walk on the path of the bridge, and it was dangerous. I'm not kidding you. Here, the kid said that, and I really meant it. Well, I really just let him have it then and knocked him clear off that bridge. Honestly, kids these days don't know right from wrong, I tell you. This non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag? Oh, what is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you're Powers, aren't you? Oh, yeah. About what happened back then. You didn't... Why is she a space woman? What? You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right, you're doing that children's exercise program trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show, and you're a hoot. You're the Big Brother character, right? Yes, even with your face covered in a mask. I know that you draw ready to work for those houses. You know, I mean, that you didn't wear the mask. Who knows how many TVs you break? Really, it's a shame that those kids you deserve this. Why I thought you shouldn't be a TV. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security. But that outfit! Annoying, noisy brats get the blaster. Right. I'm a lawyer. These eyes of mine are real pros now. Pros? Pros at doing what? At doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you and you meddling kids and your petty little things. Alright, I have this list. Okay. Miss Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember? That incident a year ago, when this lady got on the witness stand and testified. Yeah. And you, weren't you the one who was bullying me, this fragile girl at heart? I plead the fifth. But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handed Ol' Pinky. You, a bodyguard? For your friend, that fiery good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. He already has a bodyguard, Mr. Chadworth. But he's dead. That sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that? So did something happen? I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again. An incident? Like a murder kind of incident? Maybe, you see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that. You're like Murder, She Wrote? Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake? When are we getting a sake emote? Silence, whippersnapper. Hey, Nick. Oh, what is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out. No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember? Huh? How boring. You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick? Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick... Okay, I get it. Let's go take a... Excuse me? Okay. Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. No. That would be every time we work a case together. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody. I get to come. Goody? Yayifications? It's the stage for the post-ceremony stage show. There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now... It looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. So who's dead? We're here, so we might as well take some pictures, okay? Everyone sit in a chair. But we're out of film. We're going to go to the bathroom. Don't worry about it. There's a zillion cameras over there we can borrow. Hey, you can't just go and borrow an expensive professional camera like that. I'm going to say these cameras were set up to cover the post-ceremony stage show. But I wonder where everyone's gone, abandoning their cameras like this. I guess something big must have happened. Wow, it looks like there's a fancy restaurant on the second floor. You still feel like eating? I mean, since we're here, you know? Don't pull this "since we're here" trick on me. What a beautiful mansion. Do you live in this wonderful world every day, Mr. Nick? Oh no, this is my first time in a place like this. What? I guess we weren't in the lobby when we came here last time? Makes sense. Okay, there was nothing else to talk to her about, right? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. March 20, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about? Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we better go look somewhere else. Alright, then let's try. Excuse me. Okay. What? Is that a tattoo, or are you by chance Miss Maya Fey? Says Bellboy. Yeah, that's me. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. A call? I wonder if it's someone from Crane Village. Aunt Morgan sends her regards. Merry Christmas. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay? Okay, how about no? Right this way, Miss Faye. Let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick. Yeah, okay. This is a little exciting and a little scary. Okay, this is incredibly irresponsible. We're letting Maya go off by herself at this, I guess, like, sorry. The fact that we know in her story gives a context where you're like, anything suspicious happens, you're like, but in real life it's fine. But we're also taking like an 8-year-old to go see like potentially a dead body. Like, fucking hell, man. So that's called a chandelier, right? Yep. What is that for? What does it do? Well, it's for lighting up a room, Pearls. Mr. Nick, can I look down now? My neck hurts. March 20, Gateway Hotel hallway. I told you. I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Oh no. 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 No, 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 just no. Scruffy detective, secret scandal revealed. You'll see, I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That southern accent could only mean... Goush. Hey, Wright. Bobby? Hey, Lotta. What in the Sam Hill? Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rats. Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros. A murder? Oh shoot, me and my big mouth. See? I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is, a genuine murder. Hey, wait. Yeehaw, a murder of a big star, no less. Oh man, I'm in trouble now. Alright, so the unguard guy is dead? So Detective Gumshoe, a murder? No, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick? Is that person the Nickel Samurai? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so... It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. The Jammin' Ninja. He's jamming. That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy. You mean Lotta? That woman, she was there that time too, right? That time, when Mystic Maya did that channeling. Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. Journalist. It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Kind of suspicious. She's like Murder, She Wrote. Hanging around. Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. That was Nagito trying to do Goofy. Gorsh, Goofy's seen enough murders now that Goofy's gonna do his own. Testify at my own murder, a genuine thriller. Here we go. Gorsh. It's terrifying if he's trying to kill you. Scoop, what sort of news could she be after? So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja? Mr. Jammin' Ninja. He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai. Oh. The victim was the action star Juan Corrida. Corrida or Corrida? Juan, like one corridor? Like one way? Or Juan Corrida? Because I don't know what Corrida is. Or Corrida? I think it's Corrida. He got a big push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt Ungard's been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. Well, no. Mr. Ungard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yeah, I mean, no, you've got to say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai. Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida, I can't say it, I'm sorry, it's gone, that means Mr. Ungard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen. What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Alright. Hey, I'm a lawyer. Would you take a look at this for me? Listen, pal, I'm not leaking information ever this time. Alright, what about this one? What about this one? Alright, so we're done? Or what? The oath ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is all right. I heard that Berry Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and the press conference, but it's too bad neither event is going to be held now. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous, but right now, the only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else happens here. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Did I miss a, like a prompt somewhere? Hold on. No. Okay, I don't... Chat's saying present... What's the prompt to present something to him? I don't understand. Am I reacting to the victim part? I don't understand what's in here that is making me want to present a profile to him. I'm not dating. I'm not saying that that's not what you're supposed to do. Like, people have played it before, but what is the prompt? Seems kind of off. Okay. The Nickel Samurai really took the Grand Prix tonight. Mine is a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt Ungard was just arrested, pal, on suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida. What? Didn't we know that already? I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Matt Ungard is. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this really fiery rivalry with each other that's led to murder, kind of like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. Wow. Alright, what do we think about you, Gumshoe? I look good. I think I lost some weight, pal. It's only wishful thinking. Wishful thinking, huh? In that case, I wishfully think I've lost some weight. I wishfully think he might face the facts one day. Whoa! Lately I've been on the instant noodles only diet, pal. Alright, what do you think of Lotta? Oh shit. Oh, then who's number 1? As if you need to ask, it's you, pal. So who's number 2? My Faye, but it looks like she's not around this time. It must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Somehow, I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. Alright, what do you think of Will Powers? Do you know this person? You meet a lot of people as a detective, pal. So make extra sure not to forget people because that's our job. Now, having said that, I don't remember ever seeing this person before. Which means that you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective? That's not what it means. Not exactly, anyway. Alright. Well, why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started with the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water. Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this... Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case, I know. Alright, now are we done? Alright, that was a little awkward. March 20, Gatewater Hotel lobby. Oh, you guys did the weekly Ayaya challenge, didn't you? Shit. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And put the daily up. Alright, so mark is completed. There you go, complete. Alright, so I'm going to do a daily one right now. And then you guys can remind me at the end if you do the daily today that I need to take 6 million off. Congrats, weebs. There we go. There we go. Thank you for the 50 bits, Top Lolly, with JPH Pout, JPH Pout. I think that's the right one, yeah? There we go. There we go. Thank you, Paper Cry 2, for the new sub. Welcome, Paper Cry 2. Quacken is using 100 bits to say, it didn't let me send a sub message, so I'm going to do it this way. Looking forward to the Witcher 3 video. Played Outer Wilds because you said it was amazing, and I agree. Catching up on your VODs of it. Looking forward to you streaming Zero Escape eventually. Yeah, I think we'll stream Zero Escape. Why not? I'll put myself out there and do it. It might be a bit frustrating, but other games have been frustrating too. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably turn chat off and see how it goes. Thank you, Quacken. Hope you enjoyed the Outer Wilds playthrough. It was one of our best ones, I think. Doc Danica01 has used 100 bits to say, hey Joe, any chance you can bring back the Fallout Ghoul greetings Smoothskin voice? Love your stuff and I will cheer you on during your VA career. Greetings, Smoothskin. I don't know what that's close to. I think that would drift into Nagito, maybe. If there's a character that we can have Greetings Smoothskin with, then we'll check it out. But I don't know if I can do a whole character with that. Thank you, Enyo, for the 11 month resub. Thank you very much, Enyo. Hope I'm saying your name right. Telco, I'm wrong. Taliko404 has resubscribed for 5 months with Weeb Stream. Let's go. They're all Weeb streams lately. It's just Weeb content for the next month and a half, I think. Thank you, Taliko404. Lineva, or Lineva, has resubscribed for 2 months with AA is just like Danganronpa. It only gets worse. That's a take and a half. Thank you, Lineva. Or Lynn Eva, maybe. There's lots of ways to read that one. Friendly Salad used some bits to say, fuck Top Lolly. Asphaltus Tesla used some bits to say, Professor Layton or Bus. I've played 2 of those, I think, and they were decent. Sometimes they're out there, but yeah. And thank you, Merger, for the 100 bits. Do you know anything about Yakuza? Yuzuka. If not, do yourself a favor and go into Yazuka Zero blind. I know next to nothing about it. Yeah, next to nothing. Pretty much nothing. We're talking about the combat in Discord today. Yeah, I know pretty much nothing. I don't even know what the tone of it is. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Juan it looks like he was murdered and the suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt Ungard. You're joking, right? Nope, they arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin Ninja. Oh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something just like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe. No way Matt would. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Rat. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Radio transceiver received from Mr. Powers. Originally from the bellboy, it can transmit and receive signals over great distances. For me? But why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Hello, Phoenix. I want to play a game. If you don't do what we tell you, we're gonna fucking kill Maya. Alright, before we deal with that, let's talk about this for now. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. He's becoming goofy a little bit. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan, he's the Jammin' Ninja, right? Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of, but I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said that he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show, and that was the Jammin' Ninja. The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burning Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned out messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally, look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up. Wow, this is just nuts. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Okay, so everyone seems to really like this case, and like, I don't know, like, this is a really weird setup for this. Like, what? I didn't expect the Steel Samurai bullshit to come back. Like, that wasn't really that good of a case in the first game, so I'm surprised. Like, I'm really curious to see where this goes. Mr. Ungard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Though if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. The Nickel Samurai's? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume, but why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Who? Now that she mentions that Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. Beep, beep, beep. Ack. What is it, Mr. Nick? Huh? Oh, I'm not sure. I think the bomb I carry around in my pocket is about to explode. It's coming from this transceiver. Beep. Yes, hello? Right here.
Oh, is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney?
And you are?
You don't need to know who I am. I want to play a game. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help, Nick! Mystic Maya. Maya.
So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl?
Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come now. Don't fall apart on me yet.
No, this can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed.
The Thinker statue?
What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping for ransom.
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. My sight, everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. Okay, I don't give a shit about Maya, so oh well.
Are you there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there? I'm Batman.
How much do you want?
Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition and then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek. Where's Rachel?
What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need?
I am not the person you will be representing.
What?
You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
Juan Corrida was killed, and the suspect is Matt Ungard. Alright, we just say that. Alright.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt Ungard.
Matt Ungard? But why?
He did not kill anyone, I can attest to that. However what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall.
If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession. And I'll smash it. I'll smash the thinker.
Help! Nick! Maya.
You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be questioning with the police.
Is this a prank? Is she in the back just like eating again?
But the trial's in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down.
Ah!
Oh yes, that's right. Now that I am playing the role of the kidnapper.
Playing the role?
I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Damn it, who the hell are you?
Very well.
I'll tell you that much.
My name is...
D-Kill... Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya? She's been kidnapped. No, it's all my fault. If only I had gone with Mystic Maya. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is, Mystic Maya. Wah! Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya. Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Detective Gumshoe. Yes, that's it. Wait here, I'll be right back. No, we can't tell him. He's an idiot. No, I love him, but he's an idiot. All right, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. And then we come back and he's like, oh, I lost track of Pearl, but here's another transceiver that I found on the floor.
Mr. Phoenix, we want you to get a guilty verdict.
What? Ransom? Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt Ungard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means Matt Ungard is obviously the killer, pal, no doubt about it. But the guy said that Mr. Ungard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Ungard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team's having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Ungard being set up? Anyway, looks like he won't be leaving here tonight, pal. The killer, Ungard, he like wrote a note explaining what he was gonna do. Then he also made a video vlog of it too. He also like made a mixtape of what he was gonna kill and how he was gonna do it. And they were all in different parts of the room just in case. It's all over his diary too. He wrote it on the walls. He got a psychic. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright, isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Date, question, time, question, location, question. Ow, my head. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick, Pearly. Come on, you guys, this isn't funny anymore. Click. I see how awoken. Seriously, what is with this? Ah! Whoa, who are you? Me? I am known as D-Killer. D-Killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Don't worry. You are not my target, for now anyway. Ah! Nick, where are you? Help me.
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Huh? Well, what? Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction?
I'm going to contact him now. While we wait, do you want a pizza?
Yes, that would be great.
Alright, here you go. You eat it while I talk. Alright, I need you to make him think that you're in trouble. Okay, Nick, help. I hope you cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick. What's going to happen to me, Nick? Pearly. Sis.
Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerned.
Okay. Is that the first time that the games have switched over to a different character perspective that you can actually click through instead of it just being like a scene that introduces a chapter? March 21, 8:11 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Good morning. Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. Ungard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you. Poor Pearls, she's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night. This is, like D Killer did not do his, D homework, because anyone knows that if if this happened, like, Maya would be, Nick, we have to defend Mr. Ungard. Let's go. And we would have ended up doing this fucking thing anyway. No, there's no way. No, there's no way that the Nickel Samurai would kill anyone. Nick, we have to help him. It's like fucking, like, you just cut it out and made us do something we were gonna do anyway. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's alright, right? Yeah, she's alright. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that. Please, help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for both of us. The sky is blue, and so am I. Ooh, you can't inspect anything. Oh, nice. Very artistic there. So, was this an opportunity, or, like, was this planned? Because that means that Powers invited us to that thing, and then Maya was kidnapped at that place, and we were there to do that. Like, was he gonna kidnap her anywhere that we were, or was that, like, he showed up there, or, Powers is pretty sus right now, I'm not gonna lie. I have a thought. Huh? You're going to represent Mr. Ungar, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he is the real murderer? No, that never happens. What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya? Pearls, let's talk to Mr. Ungard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it. Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anyone else left in this world. What do you mean? My family's all gone. Her family. My father, he left my mother and the village behind and went away. I'm sorry. And my mother, she did that thing, all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She's all I have left in this world. I'm a lawyer. Pearls, she looks out of it. Maybe I should leave her alone. That's true, yeah. Is D Killer in the profile? No. March 21, 8:57 a.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin' Ninja. How is Chadworth in this? Maybe it's not a tattoo, it's a zipper, and he's gonna unzip his face, and Chadworth is gonna peel back and be like, yes, it is me, D Killer. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. Where? Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, he's also Nagito. Oh, no, we're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Fire extinguishers? I mean, this building isn't my house, so... What? No, we're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer, and my name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? What in the Sam Hill? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Is your manager named D Killer? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. This guard monitors the visitor's room. It's so hot in here. Oh my god, he's so quiet you could forget he was even there if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kind of like a magnet on a refrigerator. Mr. Ungard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that.
Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, then fire extinguishers, now this? What kind of Tom Cruise motherfucker is this guy? How come so many people are so oblivious when they're on trial? Wow, you guys raised that up fast. Oh wait, it's the sweet FA one instead of the other one. Nice. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Hey, can I talk about myself still, or no? Mr. Ungard is so lucky, he has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that, like I thought. The publisher said, it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Ungard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Oh my god. I hate this person. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is you alright, Mr. Nick? If we're talking about Mr. Ungard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. You're too dumb to be a murderer, Mr. Nick. What's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Alright. Hey, did you kill this guy? Man, it's too bad he's dead. You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion, don't you agree? Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake. If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the guy in charge of this place, okay? Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they? I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here. I guess you're right about the warrant after all. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. Okay, what do you think of this? Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Yeah, and I'm way good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular. Yeah, you're also good at sitting in a jail cell, Mr. Popular. Hey, Lily, how's it going?
Okay. Here's your water, you piece of shit.
Wow, why are you being so mean to me?
Just felt like it.
Wow. Wow.
Must be the heat getting to
Yeah, it must be.
in here.
Wow. Wow. Thank you. It's really hot, right?
It's really hot. And when you open the door, it's like a whole other thing in here. Bye, chat. Love you, though.
There's a spider. Where's the spider? Can you get it or you want me to get it? That's small then, is it? Alright, 1 second. Squish, squish. Where?
Not with your hands.
Me, big strong man. Me kill spider with hand. Save Lily from spider. No worry. Dude, this person looks like a member of my fan club. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the fan club president, okay? Dude, you know what? Forget I asked. Alright, I'm understanding why we have to be coerced into representing this guy. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes. Well, you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know. That's odd. Alright, what do you think of this? Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy everything and anything and everything. That's nice because it's not up for sale anyway. Alright, what do you think about this? Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes, dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Okay, so this is 2 times already that I feel like the solution has just been to just throw shit at them with present. That's kind of I don't know. But that doesn't matter for the story or anything like that. It's just kind of like, meh. Please wait. I really need to take your case. What I'm saying is the case before this was way better than this one. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then D Killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? D Killer. D Killer. D Killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude, I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead, ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Who is D Killer? Man, I think my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately I just keep on getting more and more popular. All I do is win and win, and true enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. On Guard as a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze. That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah, because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show, I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange, I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Korida was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Hammond Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Phoenix, how do you respond? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants. Or hakama? Ah. Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm going to get out of him. Mr. Nick, yeah, let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes. If you use this, Maya's Magatama, he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. Is that how it works? Then, but that didn't work on Valley Girl. I get it. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Hey, can I admit to this? Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I did not. I did not. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or a lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. If we have that power, that's a really... I'm a little annoyed. That's a really strong power. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Just go up to everyone in the case. Hey, was it you? No. Alright. Save your progress up to this point. Yep. Doesn't hold up in court, though? Yeah, but we can... well, actually, it's the judge, so maybe. But we could still find out more information from going around, and then we have more to go on, right? March 21, 11:34 a.m., Wright & Co. law offices. At least we were able to get Mr. Matt on guard as our client, and we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Onguard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. The killer? Okay, let's start looking. Since there were no psyche locks, then that means we can trust Mr. Onguard to be innocent. I really feel much better knowing that. Ever since last night, I was so worried that I kept wondering, what if he is the real killer? What then? They keep bringing this up, but the... like, it cleared him, right? Like, would they... Did he hide the lie and the truth some way? And how would he know we had a truth detecting device? Yeah, I have something I want to ask you, Pearls. Okay, what is it? Why are you so interested in how Maya and I get along? I mean, she and I don't have anything special go... Huh? What do you mean? But I thought you and Mystic Maya were... I've been mistaken all this time? No way. Ah, she really wasn't kidding. Pearls actually believes Maya and I are... Maybe I should have just left it alone. Mr. Nick, stop it. Don't hide your true feelings from me. Ow, she slapped me. Whoa. I'm a lawyer. That's a lawyer's secret treasure, isn't it? I guess. I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one. Why do we have this still, actually? Shouldn't we give it back to Maya? Can we look at the plant now? Nice. Oh, I'll water it. It's okay. I already did that. The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can? Pearls gets too wound up if she's not doing something to distract herself. I hope Charlie can withstand Typhoon Pearls. Right, here we go. There's a giant building just outside the window, and so am I. It's the Gatewater Hotel, the high class. Actually, the crime happened recently. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, where are we going? The lawyer dude, so what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see, but I've already told you everything I know, dude. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do, so I was in my medical samurai costume, and you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around busy being so okay, this is what we did last time, right? We already saw this. Alright. So he knew about the post-ceremony, but not about the conference? What? That's kind of odd. Maybe they're two different things. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good nom-nom-nomming. Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another Steel Samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why, oh why, do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. Ever since I was a little girl, the class of the hamsters of the kitchen, I died, and the kids started calling me a Queen Reaper. So there's a dummy, whoever's name is evil, actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Humph. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Yeah. Miss Olbach, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. It was her for sure. Her for sure. I need to look just like you. Alright. Don't make me say what? My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder.
and only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? I've watched your words. No one's going to get away with saying that about my Huang, but I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know what the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maiden, I was so beautifully in the flowers and blushed. Despite this impressive flowers, I read the stars of pearls. Are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Oh man, what kind of juice? Huh? Are you paying attention? Youngins today. I'm so guessing Miss Lolbeck heard everything from Lotta. Lotta Hart, I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? The show, of course. Well, and the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. The most important moment? You don't mean? Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? I saw the murder. What? What? The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray onto another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Alright. March 21, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, got to roll up the sleeves and try, I guess. We ate at this table last night, didn't we? Yes, I was really happy then. I wish I could make you smile again, even for a second. Aw. March 21, Gateway Hotel, hallway. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella, the thief showed his face. What? Arrest him, put him on trial, find him guilty, give him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there and up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera. C-A-M-E-R-A. That spells moon. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always goes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yep, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? Alright, see you later. So you lost your camera? It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I didn't buy it brand new. I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours I reckon. I made this itty bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me his talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. And besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera added to the court record. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungar was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found, a big scoop to be had. Murder, she wrote, a big scoop. I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Gonna have my own spin-off game and everything. 4 seasons and a movie. Reckon course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot. I wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for the other stars that were here, so maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? A murder. Someone called me and was like, I'm gonna do a murder. Please take a photo. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everyone have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Haha, yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer. I got my Saki locks. I'm glad someone around here is happy, Miss Lotta, and your eye roll smile. Alright. I don't really care for our own heroes or what. Okay. I guess we're not showing her anything like that. Alright, let's fuck off. Oh, we can go to both of them. Alright, let's go to Unguard's first. March 21, Gatewar Hotel, Unguard's Hotel. Meat on a bone! Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt Unguard's dressing room. This is our client's room. May I help you with something? There's no bone on this one, but there's on this one. That's important. Where? You're Mr. Unguard's lawyer, correct? I had gathered as much. I also look for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How do you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Unguard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. Oh, AA, Ace Attorney. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Alright. She may be of a small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. How was she a little off, Nick? Wasn't she just completely right? Damn, nice collarbone. Alright, I'm a lawyer. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you I hate trifling matters. It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Wow, this is the first time I've been shut down this badly. No. I asked to become Mr. Unguard's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition. What? Mr. Ungard does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing as he's told. Yeah, okay. He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. She has Psyche locks, but we need to break Lotta's locks first, and then go with the information that Lotta gives us from locks to Wendy Oldbag to break her locks, and then when we break her locks, we can come here and break hers. Night of the murder. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that's correct. Then I will tell you. Before the award ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. It's kind of important. If you take a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed for Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. Murderous errands. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Corrida, and that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong throughout everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry, I have no idea how he could choose you. I have no idea how he could chose you as his lawyer. Either that's a mistake or I'm not reading it right. Why did she have to go and say something like that? We're undefeated. We've won every case. Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? We took down the most famous attorney in the world. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Engarde's manager. His manager? Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Corrida, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios and Global Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this. Honestly, you're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there, and I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Do you have any ideas? As to why Mr. Corrida was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. Is it a psyche lock, Mr. Nick? Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. It's probably Mr. Engarde's suitcase. For someone who was only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? Where the fuck is Chadworth? Looks like dishes left over from dinner, a dinner for 2 at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Engarde and Miss Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? But where's the other bone for this one? No bones on the plate. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. There's something weird about this plate. I just wish I could put my finger on what it is. Really? Okay, there's no bone on that one. He left some peas. There's no knife. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a hapai? Whatever it is, I'm sure something like that would make it a great souvenir. Maya would be absolutely thrilled. Yoink. And then he steals it without it ever being mentioned to us, and then I get to be mad at the game forever at the end. That's the bedroom over there. It's a bed? Wow, they have really big beds here. Is that it? Nothing else? I hate you so much. So much I hate you. Alright, I take it back. Lot is looking pretty fucking good right now. March 21, Gatewater Hotel, Corrida's hotel room. This person fucking hates silverback gorillas. Alright, Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Corrida's room, Pearls. Mr. Corrida, the victim, which makes this the crime scene too. Oh, it's you, so what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? The what? Not yet, he probably won't until we win Mr. Engarde's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that, even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you've got to keep quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel, pal. And an updated autopsy report. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Haha, wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Are you like the judge? Hotel guide map added to the court record. Wait, what do you mean? You're 8 and you can't read? What? Or is it in a different language? No? What? Do you know what was the cause of death? Well, technically the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but I have this first proto-autopsy report. One look at the victim should tell you, pal. It should. Yeah, here's a picture. Alright, so that's the steak knife. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. That... he died from that? I don't think you could die from that. No. So you're stabbed to death. They're looking at fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. Enguarde's prints, pal. That's bad, real bad. This is bad. Are we serious right now? What? Is that ketchups? Bottle of ketchups? Huh. But if it wasn't blood, what could it be? Oh, look at this picture. Whoa, ooh, that's a bottle of ketchups. Please explain, Mr. Wright. All right, so that's a broken flower. What's that? Another vase? Okay. Why was Mr. Enguarde arrested? Because we had evidence on him. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. No? There's signs of struggle everywhere. Phoenix, are you memeing? Well, yeah, during the fight his button came off. Mr. Enguarde said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. That's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who is it? That lady, Miss Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around where the Vic was... Something around where the Vic that's a little off. Okay, that's fine. Something is a little off, as in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. Okay, so, like, I don't see any signs of struggle apart from this right here. That's it. Not all over the place. What? Alright, so they also were having T-bone steak. Looks like Mr. Corrida had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. We had a lot of food at the award show last night. Wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Huh? Okay, so that knife is not very deep inside of him, and it's like nowhere near his heart. It only bled a little bit. Like, Gumshoe, you dumb. You dumb. Like, really? What? Is it just artistic? Like, they just fucked up the picture? Like, I don't know. Let's find out. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's edition, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? He doesn't have a bear called the Thinker. There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Poor teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Growl. Is this gonna be a thing now? I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Damn, where's Monokuma? No clues here. Here's a bear coffee maker. There are all sorts of things in this refrigerator. The carrot juice bottle and tomato juice bottle are both empty. Empty? It's too much of a hassle to throw them away, I guess. They're all vegetable juices. I guess he must have been a real health nut. Oh, there's a beet, some ketchup, and a bottle of strawberry jam, too. Maybe red was his favorite color. This is actually a real bear. Someone the real killer. He hid in this gigantic bear at the crime scene. He didn't leave for 3 days. He's still there. Grrr. It's so messy. Pearls really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. The autopsy report came in. The victim's stomach, it's full of fluff. We have no idea how it got there. But there are no bears in his room that are missing fluff, Phoenix. Huh. Hey, Mr. Nick, please tell me what they are, pretty please. Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know what a watch is. Oops. For a second there, I forgot I was talking to Pearls, not Maya. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Corrida? Remember when we were in school and all the teachers would say you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket all the time? Fucking dumbasses. I wonder what they say to kids now. I don't disagree though. Kids should learn like multiplication and division and everything. Like it's good for you to know, but still. So that's a bed, right? Yup, it's big, but it's not a. But it's a bed. Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. We can't inspect the Robo Bear. Robo Bear's pretty sus. I'm not gonna lie. Really? This is a guitar case. I guess a little beat up, but it's still usable. Where's the guitar? That's strange. The guitar's not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show. But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. And it was missing in the show before this too. Okay, huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, right? It's still wet. It's been a day, hasn't it? Found next to the victim empty. There's some water, but only on top of the lid. Oh, okay. Bottles of cosmetics are scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Corrida fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much. I don't like it either. Like, that V8 stuff, it's foul, man. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. That's probably where this came from. But it doesn't seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase is broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Yeah, but they just missed it. Or the killer went over and poured himself some tomato juice and took like a big long sip and then put it back on there. The tomato juice killer. Why is this glass the only thing that's still alright? Wine glass added to the court record. That was a pretty good catch, Pearls. Good job. Yeah, we'd inspect 3 individual tables in the hall outside, but we can't inspect the Robo Bear with the evil red eyes. Alright. God damn it. What do you think of this? So about this wine glass. So you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Oh, Von Karma's in this case? Nice. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma is here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I think it's the robotic bear. I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce later, pal. Just blend in with all the other bears, Gumshoe. At last, you reveal your true nature. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Gulp, would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So, you're the type to steal information from pitiful, hopeless detectives. You foolish fool, that's very dishonorable of you. Ow. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat. Still nicer than Yennefer, by the way. I didn't think the detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. Yo, what? Yow. Okay, that's a bit too far, game. Humph. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Like, imagine if this was Chadworth and it was like a woman detective. Like, holy shit, man. You have soiled my perfect prosecution record. One time, I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? Well, what? Humph. Come, Scruffy, the investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow, what did she throw at me now? What is this? Well, I guess this means I've got to get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? Oh, we can go back there? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Time to go see the fucking Blue Badger again. Okay, what did she... What... Oh, that wasn't evidence? I thought we just got given something. It looked like something about... Oh, it's there. Okay. To my dearest Wendy. Leon. Huh. Okay. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Miss Corrita's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen it writing on the side. Mr. Corrita, what are you talking about? L-E-O-N. It says fucking Leon. Dumbass. Look at me quoting my past self. It's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see how it says to my dearest Wendy in a more natural, in more normal letters here. This sloppy, unreadable handwriting. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Hold on, Wendy. I've heard that name somewhere before. What's Corrita's overrun? Yeah, okay. Okay, is there anything else in here or no? Is that it? I thought we were able to show more things to Gumfuck, but I guess not. Alright, so we are at 2 hours, so please enjoy your break while you can look at a lot of Heart's salamander eyes and her blinking and her music. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to take puppies out. Go get a drink, go use the bathroom, go walk around. See you guys later.
Alright, I'm back. So, as long as y'all don't mind, I'm gonna leave the window open because even having left the window open the whole time I was gone just now, it's still sweltering in here, so if someone starts yodeling or doing construction, then I'll close it, but we'll see. Shit. Ran over my headphone cord again. How is it up? Neither of them pooped. Neither of them pooped. Did you see Phoenix Wright boot to the head? No, I didn't. No, I don't know what that is. Zorgrox 100 bits to say the only thing you need to know about Yakuza is that canonically Kazama Kuri has never killed anyone. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I think that will make sense, but I don't understand it right now. War Dog Glam? Dog Glam? I'm not sure. Has subscribed for the first time. War Dog Galm? Maybe? Maybe it's that. Thank you very much for the new sub. I say Spaceman uses 100 bits to say Juan Corrida has an English speaker relative. His name, it's John Cum. Alright. Thank you, Isolated Spaceman. Are you becoming friends with Bill Nye? I'm not sure. Thank you, Otsetter, for the 412 bits. That's an unusual amount of bits. Hope you're doing well. Also watching Shammy's latest vid. I realized he's the best shot of you getting into JoJo. Don't you want to be cool and hip like the alcoholic Kappa? Shammy in the past has sent me lots of JoJo out of context, and we play a game and he says, is this real or not, and I have to guess. So you're actually correct. He's convinced me to watch the first season, but I just haven't got around to it yet. So you're actually correct. That was a while ago, so that shows you how busy and behind I'm on with a bunch of shit. But yeah, you're correct. Thank you, etc. I just want to use some bits to say Andrew's waifu alert. Oh, damn. See, I would give you guys a waifu alert emote or something, but it would be used on every single character, new character that showed up, so we're not doing that. Thank you, Rarewares, for the 12 and 3 sub. Welcome to the 1 year club, Rarewares. 12 total months in the Weeb crew, not like this. I'll understand if that's the last month, Rarewares. Thank you so much. Zorgrox used another 100 bits to say, maybe you only get to see and play the cases you win, when if you have a horrible loss streak off screen, I mean, you never ask JPH Pickle. Oh, it's abstracted. Our law career is abstracted. I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. Right on my Onyx has resubscribed for 25 months. Always good to say your name, Right on my Onyx. Thank you so much. Anonymous has gifted a sub to Dis Ellie for 6 months. Thank you very much, Anonymous. 6 months to Sally. Hope they've been good 6 months. And last but not least is W Chewy for the 10-month resub with message sub. I'm dying. It's too hot in here. That's what's up with me right now. I think we'll be ending right on time today unless we're at a big moment, because like it is so hot in here. I don't understand it. It's not that hot outside, and it was raining this morning, so I don't get how it's just so goddamn hot in here. Maybe I need to go turn all the lights off or something. I've seen clips from Disco Leagues and I think I'm going to be talking about playing it, but I can't seem to find VODs of it. Yeah, they're not on Twitch anymore. Sorry, I should have highlighted them. I thought I could get them on YouTube, but YouTube has made it so I can't put them on because of copyright issues, and I don't know if it's ever going to be resolved. Sorry. They might never ever come back. But you can still watch them if you go on Discord, and that's all I can say. All right. Air conditioning is okay. The air conditioner isn't in the window anymore, so I can't even put it on if I wanted to. The air conditioners are in the basement now. I took them out because it got really cold, and now today suddenly it's really, really hot. All right, so we can't get that even though she has the big scoop. March 21, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. Oh, Mr. Wright, how are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Wait, aren't we connected to the murder? We were here. The Nickel Samurai. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to The Steel Samurai. I see. This time there are 3 samurai brothers: Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo Tokyo. I don't know what that means. I see. Wait, a love what? A love why. This girl Sayo works at a tea shop and all 3 guys fall in love for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over this one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. Oh no! Not the evil Strawberry Clan. Sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. It's like a love square? Love rectangle? Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl. What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. Alright, so that's going to be relevant somehow. So what's with the Hammond Ninja TV show like? Was that right, or did I read it wrong? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. They got a lot of mileage out of this song, huh? It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja, absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trustworthy bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Oh no, not a cold. Aw, that's too bad for him. Yeah, but this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really lack. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja. Will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? I can't believe she's really considering it. Damn, if they just put the other one on at 9, then they could both have their audiences with the huge viewing numbers. Next level. That guitar case, that was Juan's. I guess you've seen this case before. It's pretty famous by now. It stands out because it holds the bright red guitar. The bright red guitar, the Jammin' Ninja signature item. But his guitar is so important, how could he forget it for the award ceremony? That does seem a little strange. Alright, I'm calling it. You have the camera. Where's the camera? Okay. Okay, so we have to use this. Okay, do we break one psyche lock at a time, or do we get some information from breaking one psyche lock, or what? We didn't before, right? What you witnessed. What you witnessed? Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please, tell us what you saw. But aw, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. This. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oldbag, so that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh! Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy Oldbag, ready to open her heart for all for dearest Juan. Unlock successful. Alright. Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. Who is the real Wendy? I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you, I saw him that night. Someone has been stuck on that and thought they had to get 4 things before they came back and tried to use it on those 4 locks. And then they had to look it up. And then after they looked it up, they were like, this is fucking bullshit. I fucking hate this. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. And that person, I agree with them. You're kidding. Oh no. It was about 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. It was just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet minding my own business. And, did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or 2 out of it, maybe more. Damn, wow, a gift certificate. Gift certificate? I've been recruited again for that part at the trial. You know, the trial tomorrow? This time you're gonna get it. I'm gonna work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. On Guard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. Like last time. What did Mr. On Guard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. On Guard do to you to make you so... You don't know? That guy, he framed my Juan. He created that scandal that played poor Juan. Mr. Nick, what is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about that after we get home, okay? Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress. Mr. Nick, what do vials and wild temptress mean? How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman you're talking about? It's another one named Wendy. Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy. He shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager, but why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose face. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of scandal to me. Why do you know about that anyway, Miss Oldbag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. I'm always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And do you have proof that Mr. On Guard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Ugh, of course, a tabloid. Next week, doesn't that mean it's something people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Yeah, why don't we ask her? Oh, wait, we can't. Alright. What do you know about this guitar? Will you talk to us now? No, you still won't talk to us. Will you talk to us about her? No, you won't talk to us about anyone. Alright. Hey, Yvonne Karma. Do you know about this tomato juice? No, we did that already, didn't we? Okay, can I ask you about her? Because you should know, right? Do you know anything? Sigh. I told you how many times now. I'm a journalist. I got someone... Yeah, wouldn't you like know anything for a tabloid? God damn it. The in-game audio seems a bit too loud compared to you. Really? Anyone else think that? It's at the usual setting that it normally is. I can turn it down by 1. I'm fine? Sorry, I'm quiet? Does anyone else think I'm quiet? Uh-oh, someone's barking outside. I can move the microphone down a little bit, but there we go. All my settings are what they usually are. This old granny, she kept on glaring at me with those eyes of hers as if it's my fault. Kept blabbing about how she won't forgive people who rat trash about her Juan. Yeah, we sort of got into a little fight, you know? A little fight, knowing those two was probably more of a blabbering contest. Alright, so you don't know... Okay, how do I... Alright, let's see. What do we need for the big scoop? Let's see. Big scoop. I don't think we can do this yet, but I want to know what we need. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I, for my scoop? What I want to know is about the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, there's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Grr, could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan and this person. Oh, okay, cool, so we know that. This woman, she's Adrian Andrews, Matt Unguard's manager. Mumph, the Knuckle Samurai's manager, caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing then, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that what's it? New sauce. You mean news source? Yeah, that's it. So show me something that shows that Juan guy had some little Miss Andrews. We don't. We have nothing that does that, right? I don't think there's anything here. Like we have literal sauce. I mean, she said it, but that's not like really a source. Fuck it, let's just do this for the joke. You really think I'm some kind of idiot, don't you? Yep, huh? Don't you know pros don't go for a lead without proof it's something worth going after? Well, if the pro we're talking about is you, then this looks right up your alley. As if... Gorsh, looks like I touched a nerve there. Now listen here, city boy, show me a good solid news sauce, or else... you mean news source? That's it. Alright, I don't think we have this. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Alright, were you dating this guy? Did you know the victim, Mr. Corrida? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Knuckle Samurai? Yep, yeah, we did this already. Do you know Will Powers? That's Mr. Will Powers. He's an actor contracted with Global Studios. He's a very nice something, and that's all he will ever be. Urk, what a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuinely nice people, Mr. Wright. Huh? For a second, her face twisted in pain. I wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews. The bigger the person in this game, like, the worse they're treated. And that's only one part of you is big, like Chadworth's hands. Alright, so, let's see if we can see what she needs. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Unguard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close. That's right, I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You were not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow I highly doubt that. I'm a lawyer! I'm very bad at connecting with people. They're so depressing for the most part. Especially just like feeble-minded individuals. That's what I need to do. Okay, so this is whoa, just got shot down. So we need to go with Lotta Hart first, then come here, and then I'm guessing we make some connections with the rest of the evidence we found in the room after that. Alright, so how are we getting proof that they had a relationship? I'm guessing we have to go back and talk to what's his nuts. Because I don't see anything else here. I can't not see the dancing Valley Girl whenever we hear this music. But you and the victim, Mr. Goncourt, what sort of nothing to do with anything to do man with the face? Okay, so we did this before, but it's new for some reason. Yep, Nothing. Alright, so what about this person? That's my manager. Did you meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy. That's it. Dude, this person also member fan club. Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the Nickel Samurai kicked the Jammin' Ninja's butt, right? So it's not like I felt threatened by the likes of him. Being rivals sound like a sad way to relate to another person. Okay. Okay, do you know anything about the camera that I'm missing? No. Alright. Do you know anything about the juice? No. Do you know anything about the guitar? No. Do you know anything about the murder? Really? Okay, do you know anything about the hotel guide map? No. Okay. So, nothing. Why is this relevant? I guess it links to the he had something to say. Alright, can you tell me anything about what you wanted to say? No. No! March 21, police station, criminal affairs department. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Great. Now even Pearls is calling him Scruffy. Thanks, Francesca. They said something about an investigation briefing earlier, right? Why don't we come back and try again later when they're done? Okay, I guess that's all we can do, right, Mr. Neck? Aw, it's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is the stuffed animal's name? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's this precinct's mascot, you know? Oh, wow. I'll get him a signed mascot of every police station. It's the last thing I do. Hope you succeed in your mission, sir. This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? The Hero of Heroes award ceremony. The grand prize got away from the Jammin' Ninja again? Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Okay, I don't think there's anything to do around here. Alright, really? So, what am I missing? Fuck. Is there something new to do here? Will you actually have any answer to anything? I don't think so. I'm at a loss right now. So far, there's been, I think, 3 or 4 things where it's just kind of like... It's not a complete stretch, but it's kind of like a shot in the dark that you have to do it, so... I hope it's not with Old Bag, because she's like, she basically keeps saying, I don't want to talk to you, so it's a bit annoying. Let's try the old I'm a lawyer. Nope. Very on coggers, I agree. Yeah, very on coggers. We're totally not cog champ. This actually looks like my grandmother. It's kind of scary. Well, my ex-grandmother. Do you remember the person who gave this to you? Nah, don't feel bad. She was pretty evil. It was that bellboy, and I didn't suspect a thing because he looked like such a normal old man. Old man, huh? Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit, just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Mr. Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? I know. There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy he looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? Ah, so you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah, I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, take a look at this. Looks like a tabloid Miss Oldbag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jam and Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss AA. You see it, you see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Rat. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with initials AA, Adrian Andrews? Yeah, yes, exactly. This is big news, but it seems kind of odd, that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival of her client? It's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearls is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. Whoa, an article from Tabloid Gossip Land. Alright, so that's a new sauce. Alright. Alright, Goofy. Spill the soup. Spill the gumbo? Is that what it's called? Gumbo? Gumbo. Superstar and ultra hot mega secret love scandal. Reliable sources say that Juan Corrida has been getting in close with the mysterious and beautiful manager of the stars, Miss AA. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid, Jam and Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager of the stars, Miss AA. Gah! Miss Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungar's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were looking around Miss Corrida's door last night. Wow! Sora, help me! You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What you just say? Her initials are AA. What kind of vague thing is that? Fucking bullshit. That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof with a photo from a photographer, which is me. Well, at least I do. So that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest with some gossip and a little misleading. Then spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, Lotta, nice journalistic integrity you got there. It fits in. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. Now I just gotta get the proof for it, but... The paper I wrote it on. My note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself. It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. This is the first time I'm doing this voice on stream with the window wide open. Sure hope there's no one outside fucking going, what the fuck's going on in there? What the fuck is going on in there with that crazy person with all these voices talking to himself? You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. Stolen the night of the tablet article. Okay. Okay, how does that... I guess we can use the same news article with her. Alright. You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid. Oh, foolishly foolish! If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into the story. Humph, as to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Korita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Korita for this person's sake? Your client. Do you really still not understand? What? It's not in my nature to enjoy doing things for others. But you're a manager. It's called a job. I'm in charge of Mr. Engard, the star, not Matt Engard, the man. Oh, and you are not my client. Oh, shit. Is this my subtle hint to go home? But I know you must have had the need to get close to the victim. Me. Need close as if there's such a need. Didn't you get close to this person's sake? Your own! Do you really... What? She's telling me... Okay, I don't know then. Do I not have the right info? You got close to him for his own sake? Okay, this is the only other option it could be. Okay, so that's not it then. All right, you got close to him for Wendy to get the autograph. For Wendy. All right, so that's the end of that. Mr. Nick, Pusher, please calm down. Collect your thoughts to try again. No, I made a few mistakes. Okay, so we did this one, and this one. There's no one else it could possibly be for that list. Okay, so we just don't have the info. All right. All right, can we go to the police station now? Hey, do you see this camera? March 21 Police Department. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Hey, so you came, pal. Why the blank greeting? Because I'm fucking lit, bro. Because there's... because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Alright, evidence. What do you mean the evidence is airtight? I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two. And both of them are in this photo. For a second, I thought it was an updated photo, and that was another knife. It was like this two knives sticking out of it. It was dumb. What's that thing on his shirt there? Or his outfit? Oh, is that the missing button? Wait, like it was one of these huge, gigantic buttons that was slipped on him? How did he not notice one of those gigantic fucking buttons? The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest. What? Little did we know that that button was actually connected to his pacemaker and it was keeping him alive through a wire. So when this victim stabbed him really shallowly with this knife, it knocked out his pacemaker. He died. That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. Engard. Yep, I found it in the folds of Miss Nickel Samurai's special pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Engard's. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Airtight testimony. So what about this airtight testimony? It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag, who committed perjury last time she was on the stand and lied and spanned us all for fucking long story. She's coming back, but this time we're believing her. I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, and I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck on 10 and there's no turning it down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. Edge. I see Edgeworth sometimes here, probably because it begins with the come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. No way. Alright. Did you find this camera? Alright, what do you think of her? There's something interesting about this woman, pal. And what's that? You don't know? Haven't you heard the gossip about her? Gossip, huh? Wonder if he knows anything about that article. Ooh, okay. We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves. The scandal with Miss Corrida, well, why? Well, 2 years ago, the biggest. Whoa! What the fuck committed suicide? Whoa! We just went full game. I can't say because of spoilers. Suicide. Her name was Celestine Pax. What? And she was Han Corrida's manager. The victim's manager. But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax, like Impacts? Like an Impax? Was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one. She was an undefeated manager. She was the Von Karma of her field. And Andrews is the Chadworth. Her mentor, a woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? Alright, so it wasn't a suicide. Do you want to know more about her, pal? Okay, so knowing this game, it wasn't a suicide, he killed her, and this was revenge. But there's gotta be more to it than that. Yeah, I do. She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe... Whoa. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Wow, no foolish fool. Damn, she found a thesaurus. Congrats, Von Karma. Miss Von Karma. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I hope you understand what's going on, person outside listening. There's another voice. I don't need a traitor in my midst. You don't mean... I do. Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye. That's... Wait, please wait. Sir, if I don't get this month's pay, I'll start... Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you, I would have... I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice. He's here! Chadworth. Chadworth. I thought he was wearing a blue suit now. Chadworth. It's been a long time, right? This person, this is Mr. Chadworth? What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francesca. You're dead! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name, dragged it through the mud. Did she just whip herself? You even ran away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are. Whoa! Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francesca. How are things going? How's your dad? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all, and all under the right of it all. That's why I came back. Look a handsome boy, man. Look a handsome boy. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I'm whipping myself. I will see you tomorrow, in court. It will be a clinical lesson in the meaning of total victory. Humph. Still the same wild mare she always was. Oh, damn. Alright, back to the hotel. Do 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 do. How's it going, Will Powers? Do 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 do. I thought you, the prosecutor, Miles Chadworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick, I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. But, you know, if for whatever reason she decides that she doesn't want to, I'm substitute prosecutor. I'm just there on the bench waiting to be tapped in. Tap me in, coach, tap me in. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one side. Whoa, why do we hate Chadworth? But I will say one thing. I love you. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. Gigantic hands and working together. Definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth. In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Some hands are better than others. Well, if you ever feel the need for any of my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head. A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd be better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Chadworth. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? Why stand in court? Well, with Francesca, she almost always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say. Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me, even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Chadworth. It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I've yet to learn. Me. Humph. Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see this is coming together soon. This game treats being a lawyer like a fucking Pokemon trainer. It's like, oh, he just got a starter. Alright, his starter law degree. Just throw him into the fucking court and see what happens. Alright. Jeez, man. Alright. I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into what you show me, Phoenix Wright, still stuck up as ever. Alright, how did you disappear, dude? Where you been? We were looking into leads. Okay, so we don't have anything. Humph, this woman is another key to solving this case. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celestin Pax died. But her death was ruled a suicide, right? Yes. But there is still one riddle we've yet to solve. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. Well, maybe she didn't have one then. It's not like a law of the universe that you need to leave a note. A suicide note that just vanished. Ooh. What? What? We are looking into leads. We only... you keep learn research. There's no reason for us to waste our energy investigating this person. Why don't you just tell it to me straight and say I don't have any info? Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. A secret? You can't help but feel that this whole case revolves around her. While I was abroad, these deplorable types of actors became popular, I take it. Did he go to Paris? Was he in Paris? Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? And what is so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. There's an interesting rumor about this man. He's dead. You mean the one about Miss Andrews getting close to him? But that's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Okay, I knew he wouldn't have anything to say about Pearl, but maybe he had something to say about Maya's disappearance? I'm a lawyer. I know what you're talking about, useless evidence. Alright. Hey, let's use the truth. Hey, Chadworth, do you love us? No. We're in. Miss Impact's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there is no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impacts had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself, the victim. Is he eating it? Oh God, no. The suicide note, let me read it. It implicates me. Quickly. Nom nom nom. What the fuck is this? He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note, but why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. He hid it inside the guitar. He's been carrying it around his whole life. That's why the guitar is missing. For now, I think you should look this over. This is a suicide report, part 1. Part 1. Suicide report adds to the court record. Deceased Celeste Impacts, found by Juan Corrida. Was her suicide note hidden? That's it? That's the whole report? Doo-doo. Creature report. Alright, see you later, Chatworth. Love you. Alright. Anything new with you, dude? What's wrong? How much do you know? What do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep. You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard? Yes, we're best friends. We hit it off. This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow, I get the feeling she is a very important person in all this. Damn, he's fucking gone. Alright, Chatworth's back. What do you think about that, old bag? Guess who's back? You don't care, the Chatworth's back. Okay, so I'm guessing that now we have enough information to break through the psyche locks with Samus. So let's go find out. March 21, Gatewater Hotel. Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here. That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her. And she has that psyche lock on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. What? Okay, I'm a bit confused. Alright. Okay, there's nothing new with you. Do we go back to the detention center now? There's nothing new with you. Do you know about these two? Sorry, you're asking me. Okay, you have no idea. What do you think about Chatworth? Alright, no. Okay, you didn't know anything about that. Alright. No? We go back to Chatworth? What did I miss with you? I don't like to look through reports. I look suicide reports even less. Worst of all is that there are reports that have manipulative parts like that one. That has two part. Why didn't you just give me the second part before? Why did we have to go through this bullshit, Chatworth? What the fuck? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here's the second part. The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name is Adrian Andrews. Miss Andrews, what did she do? She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though. You think she's a strong career woman. That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide. A secret? Her dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside. How the fuck do you know this? Miss Andrews, dependent. Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. Alright, can we talk to you about that? No. Oh, we can. It replaced the first one. Okay. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature? Why can't we just talk like normal people instead of having to go through menus? Adrian Andrews attempted suicide. People aren't conversation trees, Harry. They're not conversation trees. What was a few days after the death of Celestine Pax. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live. Lost her will, but why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celestine Pax, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that? Is this what they call following someone to the grave? After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. Oh, it's the sad, serious music. She is someone who needs a person in whom she can trust absolutely, and once she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live. Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to moments like these and the emotional music and everything, like, we barely know her. She's not interesting. Like, as conceptually, like, this can be interesting and sad and everything like that. But, like, I don't give a fuck about Adrian Andrews. Like, I don't care. Like, we barely know her. We've known her for like 10 minutes, and now we're knowing all this shit. Like, it's like, I don't know. Here's the tragic backstory with none of the earning of it. And that's the nature of her dependency on others. When Celestine Pax suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together. How terrible. Attempted suicide report added to the court record. Adrian Andrews reasons shock from Celestine Pax suicide. So it's not really part 2. It's more like a completely different institute. Alright, I have to present this to you now because you might have more to say. Appearances can be deceiving. It's such a cliche saying, but it's cliche because it's true. Miss Andrews, to think that behind that unwavering brave front, she's been hiding this weakness and fear. This is weird. Oh, Miss Andrews is here, but it looks like she's talking with someone. That's Francesca von Karma. Miss von Karma? What are you doing here, you foolish fool, with your foolishly foolish idea? Well, you see, I'm his lawyer, so... You've got some nerve following me around. Following you? That's you, Mrs. von Karma. You're the one doing the following. Pearls, you're always following after that Mr. Detective with the little beard. Me? Following after Scruffy? Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting, little girl. Beep, 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 beep. What is that? An electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fool's every move. Whenever I want to find my husbando, I can. You should do it to Chadworth, Phoenix, so that noise we heard was this receiver. I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now. Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews. Yes. Think hard about what we just discussed. Whoa! You're whipping her? All right. What were those two talking about? I guess if it's on Von Karma's sprite, she's just whipping the floor. Miss Andrews, she seems a little dazed, doesn't she? She whips nobody. Fuck. She clearly whips people in the courtroom. They say it hurts. Okay, so I'm guessing it's for this person, Sake, because she wants to know where the suicide note is? Yeah, okay. Celeste Impacts, your mentor. How do you know about Celeste? Miss Impacts. She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Corridor's manager. So I believe you got close to Mr. Corrida so you could find out more about her suicide. You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid's third-rate tabloid. Miss Andrews. There was no mystery surrounding her death, none. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing. Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with her the way her suicide was resolved. Because you tried to commit suicide yourself? Get a hold of yourself, huh? If you want to advise... Oh, okay. Alright. It's because the suicide note was missing. Alright. Yeah, that makes more sense. That also kind of makes sense, though. You weren't at ease with it because, look, this reason is shock after Celeste's suicide. But alright. I sure love this game. I'm having fun. This isn't case-specific, though. This is just how it is. I wish the locks that you already broke stayed broken. Miss Impact's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Miss Corrida. Juan? And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Corrida. I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting ramblings long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor, however, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others. That's the impression you like to give, however, I don't think that's who you really are. What? I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impacts was someone very special to you. You tried to kill yourself. Alright, tread carefully, game. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through it with it too, didn't you? You went through with what? Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself. Okay, so just to be clear, because I think some people don't understand why I have problems with things sometimes, and I think it's good to just clarify. So what the story is exploring right now is fine. There's no problems with it. I just don't think it's just kind of coming out of nowhere, and it's just kind of like, whoa, what the fuck? It's like, to use a trite saying, I feel like it hasn't really earned this. There wasn't enough setup, and instead they used the setup on fucking nickel samurai bullshit. Like, I just feel like I don't even know how they would fix it. Like, I don't know, like, without adding, like, ruining the pacing or whatever. Like, maybe this is the best that they could do with this sort of thing, but then they didn't have to choose the subject matter. Like, this feels like it's coming out of nowhere. Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember. However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on. That's and the whole thing of like, oh, she's just pretends to be this strong, confident woman, but no, really, she's not. Wahaha. That's like wow, yikes. Okay, you were dependent on Miss Impacts, weren't you? Which is why when she passed away, you lost everything you had. So stop. When Celeste passed away, so something like that, I died a death of my own, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note. You must have heard about the police report, the one that said the police suspected Mr. Corrida of hiding Miss Impacts' note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes. What do you mean? What topic did we start this conversation on again? It was why the victim was killed. Why was the victim killed? Fucking hell. Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Corrida dead. Me? Miss Impacts was everything to... Did another character have this sort of pose? This looks familiar to me. And then she died. And you would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder. Murder? Oh, it just broke by itself. Oh, okay, interesting. Lana. Yeah, it's Lana. Yeah, that's it. It's true. I am a woman who can only live in insecurity. What? I'm physically small, and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I've pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. I never wanted anyone to find out the truth. I mean, like, if you faked it so well that no one could tell and you were successfully pulling it off, I feel like you were there. Like, the only person who didn't realize it was yourself. Miss Andrews. This one thing. I don't know why. It's the only one... It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret, mine and mine alone. I'm sorry. You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you? Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth. After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. I sure hope they don't cut to like the clown making a joke right now, and that someone was Juan Carita. Celeste, without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me. So you got close to Mr. Carita to recover her suicide note, correct? Looks like the tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it? Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. If something stinks, it's the butts. And if they purposefully add fuel to the fire, they keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me, that's all. Oh, well, yeah, that's good enough for me. Phoenix, what do you think? Well, that's enough for now. I still have work to do, so I understand. Oh, I have one small favor to ask. My attempted suicide, I'd like for you to keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, if people found out about my weakness, I would sooner choose to die than live. Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. She probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first. Thank you for your discretion. Mr. Nick, can I ask you something? What is it? Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back. That card, I guess. Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding? Huh? Oh, this. I don't quite know. It just suddenly appeared in my handbag. What? Looks like a shell. Or is it a conch? What is it? It looks like a seashell. That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. I wonder where I picked it up from. Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence. Well, I must be off. I leave Mr. On Guard in your capable hands. No, you're thinking of Chadworth. Oh, I thought this was going to be the end. Wow. Not how you pronounce conch? Adobe Reader and Acrobat Manager. Just I kept this out of the way. Yeah, thank you for fucking...
Conch.
Conch?
Conch. 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 Conch.
Really? It's conch? Huh. What was that word we looked up on one stream? And it was really funny. What was that word we looked up? We're so immature. It was like a name for some armor or something. What the fuck was that word that we looked up one time?
Queer ass. Queer ass. Queer ass.
March 21, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Well, I think we've gathered about all we can. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? Oh, Pearl, she looks like so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all, and she has been walking all over the place with me today. Oh, yeah, poor Pearl, actually. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right? Oh, no, I'm okay. Really. I'm fine, I really am. You don't look fine to me. March 21, Wright & Co. Law Offices. So, what now? Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive. You mean Miss Impact's a suicide note? That's right. She was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever. She's pretty smart for someone who can't read. Ah, Mr. Nick, the transceiver. Beep. Hello, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering the phone.
Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. She's really hungry.
Phew.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely
Alright, Phoenix, please answer with, no, that's just how she is all the time. Please. Please. Please just say that's how she is all the time. What?
So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya, let me hear her.
Very well. I will go along with this.
Ask Maya. Maya, is that you? Sis, ask my sis. Beep. Maya, damn it, he cut me off. Mr. Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she? Thank you for the water. How's everyone doing?
They're okay. Just see if kids away from her. She's been asleep this whole time.
Sis, what does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. Sorry, you're a hopeless one. Sorry. Ack. I'm really upset. I'm really upset. Mia, I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. How do you have a message from Maya? How's Maya? She's safe for now. That kidnapper is one to keep his word, it seems. I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how do you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. Okay, that's fairly smart, but doesn't she just follow us around all the time in Ghostland? Like, she was in that photograph. She usually understands what's going on as soon as she appears. Oh, like, maybe she's just really that smart. I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. Alright. The kidnapper, what's he like? I don't know. I guess no, she doesn't, because then she would know where she is, right? So she doesn't do that. So how does she just immediately know everything about the case when she shows up? I don't know. I think that's actually a legit plot hole. Apparently Maya went to answer her phone, called at the hotel, and was drugged there, and she didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. Oh, so, but didn't she see him when, you know, maybe it was too dark, but we saw her, but we saw him, but no. When you were with her. Date, question mark. I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. Oh, she's keeping her spirits up. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Oh, she's not tied up? Well, I guess she could leave the note. Alright. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see. What's this? It feels like there are a lot of glass bottles here. And these, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm really hungry and I'm not really thirsty. Why didn't Mia just stay as like possessing Maya, and then when he comes in is like, oh my god, it's a different person. The girl must have escaped, and then he like runs away, and then Mia, who knows karate, just like gets. Drat, it's locked. But this door lock seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it. Alright. D-Killer. It's the conch. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Ah, that's it. This shell card. If I use this, then maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius. Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. Click. I did it. Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting or worried. The whole life revolves around Nick. What the hell? Oh, to be continued. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Was that after the channeling possession thing or before? He has access to drugs, but he's this bad of like what? March 22, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Okay, so we've been at this for 3.5 hours, really 3 hours because we had a 30-minute like fan art and intro and everything like that. Do you guys want me to like end the trial in 30 minutes, or do you just want to stop now and we'll start with the trial tomorrow? I'm gonna guess that you guys want me to stop and just do the trial tomorrow, right? Oh, it's actually pretty split. Oh man, I'm gonna have to make a decision myself. S.A. Spaceman says, with some bits, did you watch The Lighthouse? Amazing movie, IMO. I have not watched The Lighthouse. It looked interesting to me, but I have not seen it, no. I can't remember last time I watched a movie. What was the last movie I watched? Oh, Lily and I watched Knives Out a few months ago. That was pretty good. That was the last movie we watched. We watched 2 movies one night after the other. The first one was some really dumb spy movie with Mila Kunis in it. It was really bad. The Spy Who Dumped Me. We watched that. That was really bad. And then the next night we watched Knives Out. Knives Out was pretty good. Joe is a Rian Johnson fanboy. Let me set you guys off. The Last Jedi is the best movie in the new trilogy. The best. Absolutely. I haven't even seen Rise of Skywalker. And The Last Jedi is the best of the 3. It's still shit. But it's the best of the 3. Okay, I think we'll end it here, everybody, because then we can just do the trial kind of pure tomorrow. And if it's cooler tomorrow, maybe we'll go a little bit over tomorrow to compensate. So, like, we usually go overtime, so going under time should be fine, I think. Yeah, so that's it. Will you join us for more Among Us actions tonight? Jads is crazy for it. Whenever I have a chance, I will, but I've been really busy with some stuff right now. Sorry. I really enjoy Among Us. It's a lot of fun, but yeah. What the fuck? Okay, so this is only going to make sense if you watch the Danganronpa playthrough. From Maychem? Von Taco. Maybe the real waifu was the taco we ate 2 years ago. How did you think of this? Did someone say Von Taco in chat and you made the connection between that? What the such a specific joke. Fucking hell. Candlestick Jack. Holy shit. Raid Rasputin. Do you guys want to raid? We can raid Rasputin. I've forgotten how to raid. Is Rasputin streaming? Let me see. Are you guys gonna behave? Oh, I'm getting an ad. What's this ad for? The Expanse. I watched it already. Oh my god. Alright, it's still going. He's playing Twilight Princess. Interesting game. Interesting game. All right, we can raid Rasputin if you guys behave yourselves. Okay, here we go. See you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Please, like, legit, please behave yourselves. Like, I know I'm not responsible for all of you and all that, but like you know, please behave. Please behave. See you guys later. Is that it? Is it gone? How does this work? I'll do the AI coins, don't worry. No, we rated before. It's different now. It's like it's in the fucking back end of the dashboard or whatever. End the stream and it'll be fine. All right, see you guys later. All right. See you guys later.